Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 1:30. Today is the 23rd of Feb. Today is also a Wednesday, so one day before the expiry. And today was a very interesting day because we had an entire day of IV crush. Yesterday, after the Russia-Ukraine situation played out, there wasn't much of a reaction from NATO, no statement. So I think everyone just realized, okay, not something to be worried about. And that's why we're seeing a complete crush in IV. And we opened slightly gap up, and my idea is into the gap up itself. There was this huge, massive overnight crush in put option value and hardly much of a gain in call option value. So the idea was create a position which has more premium from the call side, so that if the up move continues, given the premium, the crush in IV will anyway benefit the position. But if we move down, in case we move down, then I have more premium on my call side to defend my position with. So this was my entry position. After here, not much really happened. The IV just kept going down the entire time. There was never a point where my position was looking like it could go into the red or whatever. Even here, I was sitting in a good profit by this point of time. But just as we started to test, so when we tested yesterday's high, so there was this part, right? So here, when we made this particular red candle, if you can see exactly where my mouse is. So at this point of time, I rolled my call from 17,350 to 17,300. So let me just go over that. Entry position 17,400 call short and 16,900 put short. Idea is that Wednesday there will be fall off in premiums because these options will expire tomorrow. So I entered them. Then just as we were breaking yesterday's high, that particular level, bought back the 17,400 call and sold the 17,350 call. The idea once again that okay, into the down move, puts are spiking a little bit, into a pullback, the first puts will give up value and then only calls will gain. And more or less that's exactly what happened. And after that, my idea was okay, the day's low would be my stop loss. We had this pullback entire time, position just getting greener and greener because the IV just keeps going down and down. Just as we were heading here at this point of time, so around just before 1 o'clock, I was sitting in a good almost 30 points of profit at that point of time, just at 1 o'clock. Just as we hit the 30 points of profit is excellent for a Wednesday, and it's just that the tide has been in the favor. You know, the IV is just coming down, down, down. And over here, I squared off my position. The idea being the position can gain more, but in case we break the day's low, right? In case we had gone and broken the day's low, let me just show you the chart of this put option. See, after the initial pullback that we had previously when we were at the day's low, these put options spiked till almost 37 rupees. Then into the up move, they got completely crushed. Just as we were heading lower, there was always the potential of this put option going here and making a breakout, and that would have been an unnecessary giving up of points. And given that, you know, there is probably not that much more to gain, I squared off my position. I could have been wrong there as well. So I squared off my position at around 40 rupees 50 paisa. So 40 rupees also, if you take right now, this is trading cheaper than 40 rupees. It's trading at 38. So potentially gave up that. I think the average price at exit I got was 41, including slippage. So yeah, the position has continued to give profit, and will probably end below 35 also. Currently it's trading at 38. There's a good chance that it will end below 35 if we just trade for the rest of the day in this range. But beyond this, was just not too comfortable with waiting for that, given that it's been such a good day. IV's got crushed completely in this entire period. Now a move here, like instead of pulling back here, if we had just gone here, it would have easily put me, I was trailing by about 2 points mark to market stop loss in the second half. That would have hit. So all that put together, good entry. The day just had to work out because of how the markets played out. There really wasn't much to do there. Didn't get too aggressive in managing the downside risk. The idea there also is, and I tweeted about this in the morning, there were these huge amount of 17,200 just in the first 15-20 minutes itself. There was huge amount of 17,200 straddles created for around 220 rupees, right? And that is what sort of gave you the confidence that okay, into the down move also, if you observe, there were only put shorts increasing at 17,000 and 17,100, which is why I was relatively biased that yesterday's closing level, especially given how much global uncertainty has fallen off since we closed yesterday. I was expecting this level to hold. So I didn't have to get aggressive with my call side at all. And all put together, it was just one of those days that had to go in your favor. As far as what happened yesterday, day before, look, I didn't even look at the markets to trade yesterday and day before, Monday, Tuesday, because it felt so random. Like both days, if you had shorted IV at the open, you would have made an excellent profit. Extremely good days for strangle type of trades at the beginning of the day. But I just didn't take entry because there was too much uncertainty in terms of how the trade could go. The premiums jumping around didn't make much sense, and yeah, whenever I'm a little uncomfortable, whenever it feels a little bit gambly, right? Like you don't know, the outcome could go either way. It's a fully news driven market. Plus, it's Monday, Tuesday, not necessarily very good for me. So, in case the IV keeps climbing through the day, then that'll be problematic, which is why I didn't trade either of those days. Yeah, I hope it was a good trading day for you guys. Looks like, between today and tomorrow, there will be a further fall off in case nothing happens this evening. The premiums are still very good, but I'm done for the day, and tomorrow we'll see at expiry what trades are worth taking or not. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.